Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about something that's super important for anyone who wants to take control of their finances. How to budget and save money. Whether you're trying to pay off debt, save for a big purchase, or just get better with your money, budgeting and saving are the foundation of financial success. So, in this video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about budgeting, saving, and making smarter choices with your money. So let's dive in. Why budgeting is important? First, let's talk about why budgeting is so important. A budget is simply a plan for your money. It helps you track what you're earning, what you're spending, and most importantly, how you can save. Without a budget, it's easy to lose track of your expenses, especially with all the temptations that come our way. That new pair of sneakers, grabbing lunch out, or spontaneous weekend trips, they can all add up quickly. Having a budget keeps you accountable. It helps you manage your income and expenses in a way that aligns with your financial goals. And let's face it, if we don't plan ahead, it's easy to end up broke, or even worse, deep in debt. How to create a budget. Okay, so now that we know why budgeting is crucial, let's get into the nitty-gritty of how to create a budget. Step 1. Track your income. The first thing you need to know is how much money you're bringing in. Write down all your income sources, your paycheck, side hustle earnings, or any passive income you receive. Be sure to account for the net income, meaning after-tax income, since that's the money you're actually working with. Step 2. List your expenses. Next, you need to know where your money is going. Start by listing all your fixed monthly expenses like rent, utilities, subscriptions, loan payments, and insurance. Then, move on to variable expenses like groceries, entertainment, dining out, and personal care. I recommend using an app or even a simple spreadsheet to categorize and track these expenses. This way, you'll get a better idea of where you're spending and where you might be able to cut back. Step 3. Set financial goals. After you have a clear picture of your income and expenses, set your financial goals. Do you want to pay off debt? Save for a vacation? Build an emergency fund? Set a target amount for each goal and a timeline for achieving it. Step 4. Plan your budget. Now, it's time to create your budget. There are several methods you can follow, but here are two of the most popular. 50-30-20 rule. This is one of the simplest budgeting methods. You allocate 50% of your income to needs, like rent and groceries, 30% to wants, like entertainment and dining out, and 20% to savings or debt repayment. Zero-based budgeting. This method involves assigning every dollar of your income to a specific expense or savings goal, so at the end of the month, your income minus your expenses equals zero. This gives you full control over where your money goes. Whichever method you choose, the key is to ensure that your expenses are less than or equal to your income, leaving room for savings. Step 5. Track your spending and adjust. Budgeting isn't a one-time thing. You need to regularly check your spending and adjust your budget if needed. Life happens, maybe you have a surprise expense or you earn more one month. So staying flexible and reviewing your budget frequently is key to staying on track. Tips for saving money. Now that you know how to budget, let's talk about how to actually save money. Saving is one of the hardest things for people to do, but trust me, it's worth it. So here are some actionable tips to help you save more effectively. 1. Pay yourself first. One of the most important concepts in saving money is to pay yourself first. This means that, as soon as you get your paycheck, automatically transfer a portion of it into savings. This could be as little as 10% or more if you're aiming for a specific goal. By paying yourself first, you ensure that you're saving before spending. 2. Cut back on non-essential expenses. We all have things in our lives that we don't really need. Subscription services, dining out frequently, or expensive hobbies. Take a look at your budget and see where you can cut back. It's not about completely depriving yourself, but finding areas where you can be more mindful with your spending. For example, maybe you can reduce your coffee shop visits and make coffee at home instead, or maybe it's time to cancel that unused gym membership or streaming service you never watch. 3. Set up an emergency fund. An emergency fund is a must for anyone serious about saving. This fund acts as a financial cushion in case something unexpected happens, like car repairs, medical bills, or losing your job. Aim for at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in an emergency fund. Start small if needed, but make sure you're contributing to it regularly. 4. Automate savings. One of the easiest ways to save money is to set up automatic transfers to your savings account. Most banks offer this feature, and it's super easy to set up. For example, you can schedule a transfer every payday to move a certain percentage of your income into savings. This way, you won't be tempted to spend that money. 5. Take advantage of discounts and coupons. A lot of people overlook how much they can save just by using discounts, coupons, and cashback offers. Before making purchases, take a few extra minutes to check for any available discounts or promotions. Apps like Honey, Rakuten, or even simple store loyalty programs can help you save on everything from groceries to tech gadgets. 6. Cook more, eat out less. Dining out can be one of the biggest money drains. If you can cut down on eating out and cook more meals at home, you can save a significant amount of money over time. Plan your meals for the week and stick to a grocery list to avoid impulse buys. 7. Track your progress. Just like with budgeting, it's important to track your savings goals. Keep an eye on how much you're saving and make adjustments if necessary. If you're not meeting your goals, find ways to increase your savings rate, whether it's cutting back more on expenses or finding additional income streams. Common budgeting and saving mistakes to avoid. While budgeting and saving can set you on the path to financial success, there are a few common mistakes people make. Let's talk about some of them so you can avoid them. 1. Not having an emergency fund. As I mentioned before, having an emergency fund is essential. If you don't have one, any unexpected expense can derail your finances. Make sure you prioritize building up your emergency fund. 2. Underestimating your spending. It's easy to overlook small expenses, like a daily coffee or that takeout snack. But these little costs add up quickly. Be honest about what you're spending and track everything, no matter how small. 3. Not adjusting the budget regularly. Budgets aren't static. Things change, so make sure to revisit your budget periodically and make adjustments as necessary. If you get a raise, for example, put some of that extra money towards savings or paying off debt. 4. Not setting realistic goals. Setting unrealistic financial goals can lead to frustration. Make sure your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Smart. Whether it's saving $500 a month or paying off a credit card in 6 months, make sure your goals are realistic and manageable. So, there you have it, a complete guide to budgeting and saving money. It may seem overwhelming at first, but trust me, with the right approach and a little discipline, you can get your finances on track. The key is to start small, stay consistent, and adjust along the way. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And let me know in the comments, what's one budgeting or saving tip you plan to implement this week? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.